Hey guys, Captain Mike getting ready to play hole 6 of the Skyline Cup tournament, expert level. I'm going to go out with an extra mile on a sniper, and I'm going to put on a Kingmaker on this one. Another tricky hole. All these holes are tricky. That's just the nature of these city park holes. They're just extremely challenging. I think the more I'm playing them now again for the first time in a long time, the more I'm convinced these are without question and by far the most challenging holes in the entire game is these city park holes. So watch closely. If you watch my rookie guide, this will be very similar to the rookie guide, even though this is expert. This drive will be very similar. If you can get this drive down, you're home free. But it's tricky to get this drive down just right. So I don't even. Okay, son, let me finish this hole. We'll go eat. So let's see if Tiger's even gonna play. They're ready to go eat, so I'm gonna have to stop and take a break, and we're gonna go grab a bite to eat for supper. So he finally decided he wanted to play after all. Boy, he bombed that marlin down there, didn't he? Bombed it right in the middle of the sand trap. So you're pretty much dead. If you mess this drive, you're dead on this hole. So what we want to do is we want to take this. I'm going to use all the right possible and about 3 top spin, like that right there. And I want to make sure I get my second bounce on up there out of the rough, like that. Put my line about right there. That looks pretty good. Adjust for my wind. I'm going to use about a half a ball of right spin. Right curl, is what I mean. If I'm remembering all this right, we'll see how it turns out. Boy, we just made it, didn't we? And see, I used all my right spin. What I might have done there is under adjusted for my wind. I probably just under adjusted for my wind, but you definitely want to use at least a half ball of curl. But you could go a little bit more than a half ball of curl on that. That should be fine. Actually, he's not dead. He knocked it in that sand, and he's not dead. He's still got a good shot at this. So I was wrong about that. I guess if you blast it down there far enough, you're all right, even if you go in the sand. If you have a good distance sand wedge, you'll do all right. So he did that, but he's still all right. So anyway, so of course we want to take the standard shot off of this up here. I think with that tailwind, we want to go about four bottom there. Try to aim it right toward the hole best we can. May have over adjusted there, we'll see. Well, I great balled it anyway. That's always lovely, isn't it? To have a great ball. So anyway, I did over adjust, I think, for sure a little bit, because I think I great balled that to the right. To the left. I think I great balled it to the left, and yet it went right to the hole, which tells me I pulled back too far. I over adjusted. So it's easy to do on this because I think that's a straight uphill shot, and you actually want to maybe even under adjust just slightly, just a hair on that shot, but we'll get it down. We'll see you on the next.